True crime shows, huge now, getting big celebrities.
Yes.
Like literally in the past year, if not even less than the past year, we've had The Girl from Plainville with Elle Fanning. We've had Candy with Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake and more. We've had Under the Banner of Heaven with Andrew freaking Garfield.
Jeez.
Dr. Death with Joshua Jackson. The Dropout with Anna Sigfield. True crime has become such a thing that now they're making our entertainment. And I want to, every time I'm watching these, I'm like, should I feel gross that I'm watching this story? Harley has a face on. Harley's a big true crime person.
Yes.
Like she does.
But not that you're not a big fan of these series that she just mentioned. You're a fan of like the actual documentaries.
Actual true crime. Yes, which ironically is more towards women. I've known more true crime fans that are women than I've known men who are true crime fans, which I find funny.
Huh. I wonder if women are listening more because it's like almost like a crash course on protecting yourself. So you're learning the warning signs.
I think based on what she just said, the popularity of all those documentary series, I think propelled all these deep pocket streaming services and studios to be like, well, there's money to be had here. Let's make some.
But doesn't that feel a little gross?
I don't think so. If you're engaged in good storytelling and filmmaking.
I'm going to break it down because I think that everybody's putting this like weird surface level thing on it. Like, oh, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
But listen, so I'm watching Candy. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. Close your ears for a second. Literally, Candy chops this, like, just destroys this woman with an axe. Like, just... And if you think about it, you're watching it and Candy's the lead and you're rooting for Candy, but some woman in real life was killed to death.
Did you look that
chopped up with an axe. Baby, it's a real story. And she got off. She got off. The court case. She ended up getting not guilty. She moved away. She changed her name. Started a whole new life
after chopping up a woman.
I believe her side. Or maybe I want to because it was good storytelling. But that's not even the point. The point is like we're just like watching this as entertainment when some family has lost the human being in their life. And when I'm watching, I'm like, I want to watch it because I'm enamored with the storytelling and the filmmaking and the acting, and it's done so well, but it's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, if you put it like that, I feel a little gross now.
That's what I'm saying. Under the Banner of Heaven, I've been watching with Andrew Garfield. I know why he did this role. It's a very deep role for someone like he's got to go to all kinds of emotional places with this role, so I'm sure that was a draw for him.
I'm sure he's killing it too.
But just know, like, I'm watching it going, oh my gosh, this is happening now. Like, there's like 14-year-old girls, these societies that are like having them be married and basically raped by older men. This is still happening, and we're watching it as entertainment.
Right.
It's a problem.
That's kind of how I feel about watching actual true crime. And also, like, I never romanticize it. Like, obviously, I'll romanticize serial killers who are, like, fake, like Ghostface or whatever. But there are people on the internet who will be like, oh my God, I would let Ted Bundy do whatever he wants. And I'm like, people died. People died. People actually died because of that man. Like, you can't do that. There's a line. You know what I mean?
And not just a few people.
Yeah. And multiple children as well.
Wow.
So some of our nerds, Summer says, I'm a true crime geek for the same reason as Harley. And she says, we are not rooting for the bad guy. We want to see what was impetus of the person's story. I mean, I do believe that's why I keep watching, because I'm like, how did this unfold? How did this happen? Adrian says,
yes and no. The one-to-one relationship ones feel exploitive, but the corporate legal professional ones somehow feel important.
Yeah, see, I would agree. The Dropout and really Dr. Death, I thought Dr. Death was a very important story to tell because it's really exposing how doctors are getting away with so much. They can literally kill patients and nothing happens to them, not even a slap on the wrist. And they're getting away with this over and over again, and it's a problem.
Okay, I think our conclusion is it is a little gross, and we're still going to watch. 'Cause you know how to love me like a nerd.